Charlton. Start with questions, please.
You have a winless team coming in this weekend. Just speak to preparing for that and the mindset you all must have.
We really don't take any consideration of the record of any team. We just come on every week and we focus on us and ourselves and prepare to get better every week.
Is it easy to think that way because you guys have been where they were, and like you're trying to get that first win, and you're hungry to get that first win? Is that what kind of allows you to kind of nip that in the bud and say, we remember what that's like?
Yeah, I mean, my freshman year I've been there, and it's really any team, any week, any team can win any game on a Saturday. So I mean, you really can't look at anything they've previously done the weeks before or any records. You really just gotta focus on yourself.
What was it like for you guys to just have that kind of dominant effort on Saturday, start to finish, and not have to sweat a game out like you had in some of these other weeks?
It was nice. There was a lot of stuff we did wrong and a lot of stuff to work on, so we kind of took it as a learning process.
Do you think this was your best effort of the year?
I think it was the best effort as far as the team coming together and really working as one.
And Kevin, what do you think was the emphasis in practice this week?
I mean, like Vaughn said, we're just focused on, because even though the score might have not showed that we made a lot of mistakes, but we definitely have a lot of things to fix, and that's just what we're really focusing on right now, is just keep getting better and continuing to try and, perfect all our techniques.
Al always says competition's big, and Justin has come in and kind of, like, at least for now, taken that starting spot from you. What has he done well? What do you need to do better to get that starting job back?
I mean, Justin has done a great job, obviously, everybody that watches the games. And right now, I'm just trying to work on, just being tough and not, like, getting those little nagging injuries and something that holds me out, like earlier in the season. But, I mean, we have a great rotation right now, and I wouldn't even say, like, he starts, but we just have, like, this rotation where it's one series him, one series me, and it just keeps us all fresh and all healthy, and we can just play fast through all 4 quarters, and you can see it that the last play looks like the first play with all 3 of us having a nice rotation.
Is that the biggest difference from last year to this year? Because it sounds like you guys are doing more of that than you ever have, just rotating guys in.
Definitely. I mean, I know at DB, some of those corners, playing corner last year, some of those corners, we would be dying last year in the 3rd and 4th quarter, but this year we have so much depth. It really helps out just being fresh every play.
Can you tell how fresh Bernard is? I know he missed some time with injury and obviously doesn't have as much wear and tear this year. Can you tell him being fresher later in the years compared to last year?
I think he's fresher because Matt's really stepped up this year also, and he's carried a lot of the weight too. Like Kevin said, in every position there's 3 or 4 guys that rotate in, and that's what we do here to try and stay fresh and to stay fresh later in the season.
Tim, what does Akron do on offense from what you guys have seen on film so far? What kind of formations and stuff do they do?
Well, from what we saw so far, I mean, we just started looking into them today and a little last night. We were just focused on us, but they kind of run I would say more of a balanced offense. They'll run and pass. They'll get in 21 and 12 personnel and run the ball, but they'll also do quick games. So, I mean, it's like a couple of I mean, obviously not as much spread as we saw last week, but more of a conventional offense.
You guys are bowl eligible again now, and I guess last year that was such a huge deal. Was it something you guys even acknowledged this year, or was it just kind of something you gained along the way?
No, we haven't even taken into consideration yet because, I mean, really we're not bowl eligible yet with the MAC conference. They're so tight with their bowls that having 6 wins really doesn't mean anything in the MAC.
How do you guys feel about, I mean, every game except for last week, could have been a win or a loss? I mean, to be 6-2 at this point, are you guys satisfied with that?
I think you're never satisfied. In football, I mean, each week is a battle. I think as a team, we like the challenges. We like when the games took close because we're really good at bringing each other together and really working through the hard times.
I know you guys take 1 week at a time, but it looks like the division could come right down to that last week again with Miami in the mix there and Ohio in the mix there. Is that something you guys look forward to? And just, I mean, again, I know you don't look 3 weeks ahead, but it looks like it could be tight again. Like Bill said, every game meaning something. Is that kind of something that you guys relish, looking forward to?
I mean, obviously that's the goal for any team is to get to that point. But like you said, I mean, when you get in trouble, when you look ahead is when you get in trouble. So we really you really got to stay disciplined, looking just that week.
What are the little things, Vaughn, now that you're still picking up about the tight end position? Like maybe in the last few weeks, you really feel like you're starting to get a handle on?
Definitely a lot in the run game and the blocking game as far as hand positioning and coming off the ball. Because I like to be physical coming off the ball, but a lot of it's after the first contact. Coach always says that the play is won or lost after the first contact. So I mean, you can hit someone as hard as you want on that first contact, but it's what you do after that contact, where your hands are, what your leverage is. That's the stuff I'm starting to learn.
You having fun with that part of the game?
Yeah, love it.
How do you feel about the way Mike's played the last couple of weeks?
Mike Campbell?
Girardi.
Yeah, Mike Girardi's played real well. He's managed the offense, got us up and down the field, so he's playing well.
Does he come? I mean, you've been in, obviously in the same position as him in a few years. How far has he come over the last 3 years since he got here?
I think Girardi's confidence has really grown since he's been here. I mean, he came in and was kind of a youngster, and now he's seen that he can go out there and do it and run the offense. So I think he's doing real well.
Al talked a couple weeks ago about he was upset after the Northern Illinois loss. So you guys weren't playing with passion and energy. What clicked from 2 weeks ago to last Saturday, where you guys were all jumping up and down the sideline, executed from start to finish, shut them out? What was it, a gradual process, or was it a situation where you guys had to get together and say, hey, this isn't acceptable? What clicked for you guys to get to last Saturday where you were kind of clicking on all cylinders?
I think we're just putting a lot of pressure on ourselves and finally just releasing that pressure and just going out there and having fun.
Any other questions? Thank you all. Please join us for